Hello, Darnell. Good to see you.
Oh, what's going on, man?
Not much this year.
No doubt, no doubt.
I know you had a long career and you had some great fights. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, when I first started, people that I was with at the time, just was throwing me out there because I could fight a little bit. Most times I wasn't really ready or shouldn't have been in that fight with them type of guys just that soon. But, I managed to hold my own, just with what I had. I guess luckily because I had a little bit of power and I could fight a little bit coming in there. So, that's what happened in the beginning, and what made it so long because I didn't have the pedigree that everybody else had coming into the game. When I started, you had to go open in the amateurs because of your age. I started when I was 23. So now you get a choice where you can just either stay novice or go open if you feel like it, or you have to go open after you get a couple fights. So the guys that I was fighting when I first came in, in 100 fights, so I'm 0-0 and I'm fighting guys that got 100 fights, 200 fights, 50 fights, But me coming from the streets, I wasn't never scared to fight nothing, so it played it out in the ring.
I heard a story about calling someone handcuffed around the gym, so tell us about that.
That's based off the movie, and it's actually like the relationship that me and Ray have, where the guy was trying to help the guy, he was hard-headed, this, that, and that, and the guy kept, influencing him, we got to go the right route, and so that's where that came from.
What made you decide to be part of the Cornerstone boxing team?
When I first came down for the fight, because I was still skeptical of how it was going to go, because like you said, I've been around a long time, so I done dealt with the scheming, I done dealt with everybody trying to get a paycheck, I done dealt with getting called on short notice, so I didn't know what I was expecting coming down here. But when I came, and that first day I stepped into the gym, I think it was like the first day, as soon as we got off the plane, we came to the gym, and I started working mitts with Coach JB. And I'm like, wow, I didn't tell him yet, but, it was just something that I felt in his aura while we was hitting him past for that little bit of time. I was like, man, this guy. And I could feel his passion coming off of him. I could feel the love coming off of him. The whole, everything just about boxing, that he loved this and he really, 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 really wanted to work with me, and I actually felt that, coming off of his aura as he was hitting the pass.
The story about the mask, before you enter the ring, tell us about that. How that came about.
Well, I had always started with the mask. The mask symbolizes the struggle, and me coming from Youngstown, Ohio, that's all we got. We got the struggle. And it's the hurt and the pain and everything I done went through my whole career, dealing with promoters and dealing with different matchmakers that was on scheming and everything. And everything come out through that mask, I had different ones. When I first came out, I came out with the ski mask and the robber mask. And then as I started moving on in my career, I started changing them, so I could find out the identity of that mask that I really wanted to wear out there. Then I started coming out with the mask, with the full mask. It was actually a skeleton face on the mask. You wear them for motorcycles. And then, after that mask, I started wearing the Saw mask from the movie Saw. And then I graduated from that to the alien head, which nobody ever got to see that one. Then I moved that from that one to the Killer Clown. It was cool, but it actually looked like I was setting up for Halloween or something. But the one I come out with now, that metallic,
So was it every fight was a different mask?
Yeah,
was it not just one particular mask?
No, I had different.
Every fight was a different struggle, I guess.
Yeah, every fight. It was like every few fights, it was a different struggle going on. So I would wear that mask. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever I was feeling at that time, I would wear that type of mask. And Now the mask that I got is the metallic skeleton head. You know, and that mask I feel good in. You know, like I'm in my own skin inside.
Are you gonna keep that mask now, or
Yeah.
are you gonna keep switching it? Or
No,
what?
I'm stuck with this one.
Well,
know?
you certainly now train like a new man,
Right.
and you have become a new man. You just beat one of Ahim's fighters, a great fighter, and is it Cornerstone? What's the difference? I mean, from all the camps that you've been in, it's Cornerstone it?
It's the training, and the fact that the whole staff actually care about you as a fighter. You know, so with everybody on the same page, and they give you extra fuel. Well, they give me extra fuel. You know, just to know that everybody is there for me. You know, so that pushes me to go beyond the limit. Sometimes I be like, I don't feel like it all that, but I know it's for the greater good. So I don't question it. Yeah, I might be mad. Yeah, I might get a little sting, but I never question what he's doing. You know, because I know he's doing it for my better interest. So that's the difference with Cornerstone, and everybody is on the same page. You know, I got the best strength and conditioning coaches in Coach Allen and Coach Tony. You know, I got the best trainer. You know what I'm saying? So just that whole team, man, it's just I get kind of choked up. Because, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get choked up.
It's fun.
Yeah.
What about the hyperbaric chamber and everything that the gym has to offer? You know, like the steam room and all that. Does that make a difference for you?
Well, any gym that you go in don't have those type of things anyway. So, you know, with that being in there, the hyperbaric chamber, man, it's great. You know, I have asthma, you know, and I had it bad my whole life, and I've been getting in there off and on, you know, hours or 2 hours a day or whatever. But when I do get in there, you know, hour and a half. So, but. And then being in this weather, you know, normally it flare up, you know, but, you know, getting in there off and on, it's just helping like greatly. And, you know, as far as the steam rooms, you know, that's an added bonus. You know, I never really had a problem with weight, but, you know, you get in there, you know, you get in there for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you know, get you a good sweat off, you know, let that cold water hit you. It's right. You know what I mean?
Is there anything in your heart or your mind that we'd like to tell your the viewers or the people that follow you in your career?
I just like to thank everybody, man, for, you know, riding with me and supporting me and staying on the train, man, because, you know, I'm never going to give up. That's never an option, you know, and I just thank my coaches and all my trainers and advisors, you know, for working with me, because I'm a bullhead, you know, so I know I'm hard to deal with sometimes, you know, but they know what it takes to get where I'm trying to go, and they know what it's going to take for me to get there. And I trust in them to know that they know what it takes to get there. So, you know, we on this road right now. You know, I'm on a winning streak right now, and it feels great. And I know it's only going to get better from here. One, I got the best team in the world, you know, so.
Well, thanks God for that, and well, once again we're here again together, and thank you for the interview once again.
No doubt.
And hopefully I'll see you again soon.
No doubt.
Take care.
Sure.